You guys, look at this travesty. It's time for a refresh. Starting off, I'm going to be filing down these 3-week-old acrylics using a medium carbide bit and a nail dust collector. Both the e-file and the nail dust collector that I'm using are from Melody Susie. I got them on Amazon. You know it's time for a refresh when 3 of your nails have already popped off, so it was time to get rid of the thumb and the pinky at this point. So now I'm just clipping down the thumbnail that was actually an extension because that nail had broke. And now I am cutting off the rhinestone, the single one that remained on this set, before I start filing down this nail as well. The cuticle nipper that I'm using is actually pretty dull, so I only use it for taking off rhinestones at this point. It's not very useful for clipping my cuticles. And in case you're wondering, my e-file is set to 12,000 revolutions, which is the perfect speed for me for taking down the bulk on these nails. Having a nail dust collector has been a game changer. It significantly takes down the amount of dust and debris whenever I'm doing my nails. I love this thing. And now that I've filed my nails down to a pretty thin layer, I'm just using some acetone to soak off the remaining acrylic that is on there. And now we wait.
20 minutes later.
Now that it's been 20 minutes, the acrylic's pretty soft, so it's not very difficult to remove at all. It's just coming right off with very little effort. Just look at this. No effort at all. It's just coming right off. I'm using a 240 grit sanding band to get off the remaining acrylic that didn't come off with the cuticle pusher. Very little is actually left on my nail beds, but this just gets the rest of it off with ease. Here I'm using a lint-free wipe with some alcohol to remove any remaining dust. My thumbnail really needed some filing, especially because it broke, so it doesn't match the length of the rest of my nails. The shape was just looking really weird, so I figured let me file it and make it look decent. My pinky, however, didn't really need much filing at all. The shape remained pretty well underneath the acrylic. I find that cuticle remover cream makes it easier to prep my nails so that I can actually push back my cuticles and clip them as necessary. This has been a staple in my manicure process. I try to be pretty generous with this stuff, that way I don't have to use a lot of effort when pushing back my cuticles. So this is what we're looking like right now. And only after a few minutes, I use my cuticle pusher and I just push back my cuticles, and it's pretty easy. The other end I'm using just to scrape up any dead skin that is on my nail bed. And I do this for my thumb and my pinky. So this is a different cuticle nipper, not to be confused with the other one. This one is new. It's not dull, it's nice and sharp. And this is what I'll be using to clip my cuticles. I think that the remover cream makes it so that there's very little I actually have to remove with the cuticle nippers. And this seems to work for me. I actually find it a lot easier than doing a dry manicure. Yeah. I find doing my own nails to be cathartic. This is something I really enjoy, and that's why I started this YouTube channel. So if you like content like this, subscribe for more, because there's more where this came from. For this refresh, I just want it clear on this hand. So I'm just using the Model 1's base coat and top coat. Here I'm just going in with the base coat before I cure. And now for the top coat. What is it about top coat that just brings a manicure together so perfectly? I just love a glossy top coat. And now we cure for 30 more seconds. And yes, the UV gloves are also from Melody Susie. I promise you guys, this is not a sponsored video. Last, certainly not least, the cuticle oil. It just pulls the whole thing together and makes the look complete. Be generous with your cuticle oil. The more the merrier. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching me refresh these shorties. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.